brought down following a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They send Godwin in motion. A 2nd down throw from Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Working his way for a short pickup to the 48. 2nd down and 8. Burrow to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, K.J. Britt. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Baker to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Bengals on top. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Third and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. Mayfield. And he'll take it on in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Buccaneers. So Mayfield leads the group to the line. They'll go for 2. He'll drop to throw. And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, it's Brown. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. Here's 2nd and 9. They bring Chase in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to be 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, K.J. Britt.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Burrow. Down to the 10. And he's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals take a 14-8 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's over the middle of tight end Otten. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the...
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bengals. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. With the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st down is Mayfield. He'll look underneath here for Irving. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Bengals are out in front as we toss it an hour or so east to Orlando, and Jonathan Coachman standing by for the EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Irving now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. One of the tight ends in motion right. Now Mayfield. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. To throw is Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. On play action, Mayfield just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over.
A pass pulled in by Irving. Give them 14 on that one. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, Just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down. Now Mayfield. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. They'll run here with Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one taken in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2. They'll look to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Irving now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. They go play action with Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's get out of here with the win, oh. Run it in for a touchdown. It's not like we can...
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up the first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here comes Otten in motion. Second down throw from Mayfield. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes. Tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Burrow now to throw on first down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Slot man in motion left. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal.
Throwing is Mayfield. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Throwing is Baker. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Brown. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. They face 2nd down and 7. Gesicki, the man in motion. Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. To the left side, to Godwin. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Now Brown. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. Gesicki, the man in motion. Burrow here on 2nd down. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Here comes 3rd and 6. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. And it was their defense that led the way, forced 4 turnovers in the game. That is hard to overcome historically for any team. That held true again here today as those takeaways paved the way to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.